Hi everyone, my name is Kyle. I'm a junior pal at Anderson, and I'm going to show you all how to make a fortune teller out of paper. So the first thing that you need is a regular piece of paper like this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold one side of the paper, one corner, over to the other side of the sheet. So we'll take this corner and fold it over to this side and crease it. After you've done that, you're going to bring this side to the middle as well. So after you've done that, you'll have a rectangle at the top and a triangle at the bottom. Then you're going to get a pair of scissors and a parent for supervision, and you are going to cut the triangle and the rectangle apart right there. Now we have just a triangle, and now we're going to fold everything back out so we'll have a square. So now we have a square that looks something like this, and the next step is we're going to take this corner, the bottom right, and fold it into the center. After you do that, it should look something like this, and then you're going to do the same thing to the other three corners. So now it looks like this. It's like a diamond, and what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over so it's the flat side on the top. Next step is we're going to fold one of the corners in to the middle like we've done before. Then we do the exact same thing to every other corner. So it'll look something like this. And we are just gonna fold it in half across like that. So this part's kind of tricky. What we have is we have a sort of like tube that looks like this. And what we're gonna do is all of these little flaps come up. So we're gonna put our fingers in these flaps so that they sort of stick out. So one in each of the four. And then it looks sort of like a diamond, and we'll just like push towards the middle with each of the four things. And eventually it'll look a little bit like that. So that part was definitely tricky. So definitely if you're struggling with that, grab a parent and they'll be sure to help you. So now we have something that looks like this. And next we'll just write a color on each of the four things. So I wrote a color on each of the four things. The next step is after setting it down, it'll look a little bit like this. And you'll open it out to a square. And then on each of these, you'll write a number like I did. And then you'll notice that there are four different flaps, and under each flap, you'll write like a fortune. So this one says, you will have a yummy dinner. So you do one of that for each of the four flaps. So after we have it looking like this, and we've written all of the flaps and we have our numbers, we're going to fold it in half. And we're gonna do the same thing that we did earlier. Stick our fingers in each of the flaps at the bottom. So there's two of my fingers. Here's the other two. And all right. And then we'll sort of try to push it until it sort of looks like this. And then how we use it is we're going to pick one of the colors. So let's say I picked red. So I'd spell it, I'd say R-E-D. So then if I leave it open, I have four numbers. I have 5, 7, 9, and 10. So I'm gonna pick 7. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I have four numbers again. I have 4, 2, 13, and 6. And then I pick one of those numbers. So let's say I pick 2. I'll go to the 2 and I'll pull open this flap. And there is my fortune. So this fortune says, you will have an awesome weekend. So I'll close it again, and it looks like it did. Hopefully this was fun. Hopefully it worked. And you can do this with your friends and family. I hope y'all all have a great week.